Here we have verse 36 of the fourth chapter of the Gospel of John, a rather interesting verse, somewhat enigmatic in some respects. Jesus has been saying to his disciples that they might be waiting for several months for a harvest to occur, but actually Jesus points out the harvest is presently ripe, probably even gesturing, pointing toward these men who were coming across the field toward him, based on the witness of the woman of Samaria. And so Jesus continues the conversation. The, ho, that's the definite article, theridzon, from theridzo, which means to reap. This is the present active participle, masculine singular nominative. The reaping, then misthon, the word for wages or a wage, the reaping one, a wage, lambane, third person singular, present active indicative, lambano, to receive. So the reaping one receives a wage, and sunage, this from sunago means to gather together, as in the synagogue is a place of gathering together. This is the third person singular, gathers together, karpon, fruit, accusative, masculine noun, gathers together fruit, ace, zoane, ionion, into life eternal. So the one who reaps gathers together a wage of fruit, a wage unto life eternal. The reaping one has this great reward. Of course, Jesus speaking here metaphorically of those who are going to bring people, gather them, as it were, harvest them into his kingdom, adding hina, in order that, takes the subjunctive, which is right here, in order that, ho speron, the sowing one, this is also a participle, same as earlier, it's a present active participle, masculine singular nominative, so the one who sows, homu, together with, something like sun, it's actually an indeclinable adverb, and here, together with, may rejoice, kere, that's the subjunctive that goes with hina, in order that the sowing one, together with the theridzon, the reaping one, may rejoice together. It is kind of a philosophical comment Jesus is making about the fact that the process of drawing people into the kingdom involves many, many hands. Paul says elsewhere, one person sows, another reaps. Really, Jesus has the same thing in mind. Not clear if he's speaking about himself as the one who's sowing, or maybe he's speaking about all of those many people who throughout history have been involved in sowing, so that someday someone may have the opportunity, the privilege, to reap. It should, in any event, encourage us that what little contribution we may make along the way, which may or may not appear to bear fruit at the time, may someday be the opportunity, the basis, the foundation upon which someone else may be able to bring another into the kingdom. And we have been a part of it. You might say that in eternity, in life eternal, we'll all join together in a great moment of rejoicing over the one who is finally brought in. So it's a rather sweeping statement that Jesus makes here in connection with the fact that there are these men who were about to be harvested, presumably into the kingdom, and that their opportunity to do so is certainly something joined in, shared in by the disciples themselves.